Good, whatever time of day it is you happen to be listening. This is the P&A Podcast Express with the shorted logo or intro.
Shorted intro.
I didn't hit it correctly. That's okay. All right. We'll do this.
Here, we'll give this.
There. Now, here we go. I'm Adam Filkins. He's Phil Nickel. The P and the A in this shit show.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you're right.
We've got a couple of featured guests with us as well. We've got Brian the Blade with us. We've got Jeff Gigi the Grumpy Griller, who cooked up some fabulous.
I'm going to dream about that. I had a vision. That said, if you buy a corned beef and you smoke it, you'll get pastrami. I get that. But if you smoke it and you eat it just after you smoked it and it's still hot and the juices are flowing,
yes,
you get heaven.
Yes. That was ridiculously good.
It was so good. Oh, my God.
And I do got to say, your potatoes hit the spot.
Well, I'm glad everybody enjoyed them. I put so much effort into them.
I know you did. You were up slaving at like 3 a.m, you said.
I was up chopping vegetables from 6:30 to 6:37.
In a drunken stupor.
Right.
Well, Lacey kept asking, do you want potatoes and carrots? What the fuck am I going to do with them?
And I said, I'll take care of it. Didn't I say, I'll take care of it? And I took care of it. And how did I do? That was actually an audible that I had no idea. I've never made that before, how they turn out. We're fine.
That was solid. They were very good.
I have decent cooking intuition also. I've worked in a lot of restaurants. I've made a lot of meals, so that fucking corned beef, holy shit.
It just all fit very well together. Because that corned beef was rich.
Oh, I know. And it's those potatoes and those carrots and the onions that really soaked it up.
Yeah.
And it's what a vision. What a great, this might be the greatest St. Patrick's Day I've ever known food wise.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
That's 46 of them.
Although,
well, next year I'm going to boil you a fucking brisket, goddammit.
You think you can boil it and make it better than?
No.
Oh.
It's boiled.
No, but here you go. Boiled dinner.
I want you to do it this way.
Boiled dinner.
No, I want it this way. From now on, I'm never gonna go 0 for 3. I'm never gonna motherfuck all those other places that can't get their Facebook shit right or sell out, and I'm not an exclusive member of their club. Fuck you guys. I got my own guy. I got a fucking guy that'll make corned beef better than any of you assholes. Don't you ever try to fucking boil it for me. You're cooking it that way.
So just to be clear, most people agree that you're a member.
Or a tool.
Oh, so yeah, full disclosure, it is St. Patrick's Day. We are here at the Yoder Street Studios without any internet. So we're just recording.
Thanks, AVS.
So we're just recording.
Just recording. Junior already took off.
Any idea when it went out? When your internet went out?
I think whatever took out the power when the power went out fucked it up, or the bun on the service box. One of the two.
I mean, I could ask you the real question. When's the last time you were here and masturbated?
Welp.
Because if you finished, it worked then.
Because, yes. Well,
to the search history.
I mean, my phone, my phone would just switch to cellular data.
Oh, that is true.
But I don't use my phone for that. So I don't know. I'd have to look at the iPad history there. So the internet might have been out since last time we were in the studio, because it's been a little while.
Oh, man.
Probably should do that.
Yeah.
You never want the pipes getting backed up.
No.
Just not right now.
Not right now.
Well,
don't do that right now.
I'm going to have to go to a whole different camera.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Oof.
Just a full disclaimer, Janet. You may want to stop watching now.
Maybe call your son.
Maybe call your son. We're not live right now, but I get the sentiment. I love it. Maybe call your son. No.
Oh, boy.
God, I love St. Patrick's Day.
Fuck, I'd be wearing green.
Right?
I put 2 layers on. I didn't want to get pinched.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm wearing any green, but I'm all right with that.
I'm wearing my Tits McGee shirt.
Yes. Brian's wearing a greenish shirt.
Yeah, it's enough green.
Yeah, we'll call it green.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's green enough for my
He's
purposes.
the blade. You can't. I mean, he'll cut you.
exactly.
Jesus Christ. So Junior's not here to give a full report about the other night because he was hanging out with Eddie. But I I actually got to hang out with Sean some last night. Sean Catwell, who is the afternoon DJ currently on Sound Like Broadcasting. I think he's doing a good job. Had some nice talks. We shared some Guinness last night, some Guinness, if you will. And we were talking about opening day. And here's something I'm kind of sad about. So I'm not going, of course, I'm going to opening day, but I'm not going to be a member of the press like I have the past couple. I will not be able to provide a Gibby report because, of course, Gibby loves waffles.
Don't say that. You may get your Gibby experience. You don't know.
But no, I won't. Well, I might. But they announced today Gibby is not going to be part of the broadcast team.
Oh.
Yeah. That's where I was going with it. So
Is he doing pretty rough now?
He said he's going to devote what energy and whatever he has left to the Parkinson's cause. So he's not going to be part of the broadcast team for the Tigers. And I'm very sad about this. So I can't bring you gems like Gibby loves waffles when I saw literally Gibby in the cafeteria area for the press with a mountain of waffles a couple of years ago. Or Gibby only likes ketchup on his hot dogs.
I'm pretty sure those things still ring true.
I'm sure they do, but I won't be able to give that report this year because what I had done was, you see, what had happened was I asked Sean, I said, Sean, since you're still in the good graces of Sound Like Broadcasting and you are included in going to opening
Set
day,
events, yeah.
right, as part of the broadcast crew, can you do me a favor? Like, I don't ask for much, but just please do me a favor. Just keep an eye out and give me a Gibby report. And today it was announced that today on St. Patrick's Day, he's not going to be part of the Tigers broadcast crew this year. So
I do listen to their show on Mondays and Fridays.
yeah. Oh, they're happy hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. You know, Adam, he has an Adam. It's funny because when we're together and we talk, we say my Adam. Like, we do.
Oh, Lord.
Because he's got Adam Hairhawk and I've got Adam Filkins. So I'm like, my Adam. And Sean always said, like, yeah, my Adam says this or that, blah, blah, blah. So it's kind of funny. You can ask Nasa about it sometime.
Law of averages says that I'm older, so I could be Adam 1.
You are just slightly
You could be
older, actually.
Phil Force one.
However, you are just slightly older because I believe what I've conjured is Adam Hairhawk. His Adam is about 49, but get this, just had a baby.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah,
Does he know how that happens?
yeah, he knows what causes it. Yeah,
What?
yeah. So, but you can listen to those guys on Happy Hour on Mondays and Fridays.
I would have thought he'd have left that to his wife.
Well, it's a progressive new world.
That is true.
Yeah. So, I mean, anything can happen. But no, I was talking to Sean, had a great conversation with him last night. We actually met up with, so full disclosure, this is actually Monday, St. Patrick's Day, even though this is the Thursday episode. I met up with I met up with Sean at the Blue after he was done doing the Port Sanilac St. Patrick's Day Festival or whatever the fuck they called it.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
North of Port Sanilac.
well, I asked him too, and I'm texting him. I'm like, want to meet up for a drink? He's like, sure. I'm like, just you, right? He's like, yeah, just me. And I'm like, cool. We'll see you there. Because he had initially told me that for this Port Sanilac Irish Festival, St. Patrick's Day Festival, the only radio personalities that were going to be there were going to be Nick Lean and himself, which I was all for going. I like Nick and I like Sean. But then I had heard through the grapevine that somebody's FOMO must have kicked in. So whatever they had for plans, so they had to make it. So I'm just not ready. But apparently I need to apologize. So
Yeah. No.
I'm not apologizing. This isn't an apology. I was told I need to apologize. Is there anything better than somebody telling you need to apologize?
That usually means that no apology is necessary.
Right. I digress.
You only need to apologize if you actually really fucked up. And it doesn't sound like that's the situation, so people are trying to make their peace between people in their own ways, and you shouldn't be forced to make an apology just on someone else's bequest or asking just so they feel better.
And I normally, and Adam will attest this, he's known me a long time. Normally I would cave and I'm soft as Charmin. But
I thought that would have happened a long time ago.
But this is one of the times I'm standing firm because I don't feel there's anything I need to apologize for.
Well, I kind of feel like it's the opposite.
Yeah.
In this
On the
scenario.
flip side, how do you know when you? I mean,
I didn't do anything purposely to hurt anyone. But yet I'm supposed to apologize for what?
Yeah,
because your ego took a fucking ding? Like, get the fuck over yourself.
yeah, we're in the same boat. 'Cause
Yeah, same.
I don't know what the fuck I did, but
His is a different situation, not with that, but I know his situation. And you're probably not far off. Like,
You probably, well, I mean, the thing is, knowing both of you, you probably don't know exactly which thing you did to apologize for. But the thing that
the thing
you
is,
want to apologize, they want you to apologize for, you didn't do anything.
right.
I'm sure you did a lot of other shit.
Oh, fuck you. You goddamn right, including putting a stapler on your chair when you sat down. But
Yeah.
that I will apologize for.
Which,
'Cause
thank you, by the way.
right. Right. But other things like, so be it. And I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I am honestly just happy with the way things are going right now. So I don't need more on my plate. I don't need more. And I used to feel like I did. Like I would need more. I would need more mic time. I'd need more whatever. And I don't need more. Obviously, what I have right now is wonderful. It's I get to spend time with people I like, I care about, I have fun with. And
Who are
you know
they?
what? Tune in for my show on Wednesdays with the Sound Like Broadcasting crew.
It's his other podcast family.
Right.
Yeah.
It's my other podcast family. No, but I'm just saying, so I'm cool. I used to feel like
Mondays and Fridays with Sean and
yeah, right. They
Adam.
they
You
have
see, Adam, you're just interchangeable. That's
so
Well, yeah. I know.
they have invited me on the show, but Sean has expressed a little bit of concern about how
Oh, yeah, that would be.
the powers would be with you.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
like they're like, we would love to have you on the show. Like, you would get this. Whoa. You would blend in so well with the happy hour. We talk about beer and sports and sex and food, and I'm like,
All things you hate.
I don't know a podcast that does that. I've
Yeah.
never heard of such a thing. Right?
We should get more into food.
Right? Or sports.
I don't know nothing about sports.
Right. So I'm just saying, I'm happy with things are right now, with how things are right now. It was so much wasted energy before. Wondering if somebody was upset. It's like an abusive relationship. It's what it was.
You are exactly
Like,
right. And
I had to worry about and walk on eggshells about if I was worried about if something I said on my podcast was going to piss off somebody else. And that should never be the case because you know what? It's our fucking goddamn podcast.
Well, and there's only so many times you can make a wrong turn and go down a one-way street before you realize that you don't want to make that turn anymore and go down that one-way street.
Right. At least I'm fucking entertaining and I don't have the same fucking people on over and over again. Oh, wait.
Let's ask the bet.
sorry,
here.
guys.
I'm fucking with you guys. I love you guys. You're the fucking greatest. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Lyme disease. your past.
So what did I say? I was talking to somebody and I mentioned, and it got back to him about having the show called TikTok. And it got back because I heard a comment about it. And I'm like, why don't we just have a segment called TikTok?
God.
Let's ask the vet about this.
Right.
So I think there's only been 2 Ask the Vet episodes ever recorded, and they play the same. They rotate them every week.
Let's ask the vet. We still don't know how old Bob is. I tried to determine it after Nort passed away. Actually, I've asked several people.
He's older than dirt.
So I've got estimates that Bob is anywhere between 53 and 140.
Well, he's older than 53, and I don't think he's 140.
Yeah.
So
is Emily Is he related to Emily then?
Like Mike's Emily?
No.
Oh. I don't know who you're talking about then.
I don't remember.
I think it's his daughter.
I think you're correct.
I graduated with Emily.
Well, then I would say...
So I'm trying to calculate. When I worked there, he was younger than I thought because he celebrated his 74th birthday in 2019, which would put him at being
80.
80. So there should be laws about that.
Why would you want to still be... I get it, though. What we do is fun. This is a lot of fun. I mean, he literally doesn't have to do anything besides walk in as well as he can,
Do a sneaker.
sit down and check his emails on Windows 95, and then he goes and sits and talks in front of a microphone. DQ, grill and chill.
Have you ever...
And he doesn't have to do any of the tech work, any of the producing, any of the, like... Yeah.
No, he sits down, he records it, and then he's like, I just recorded this, and it's under this number, and do something.
It's under number 1574432.
Make it sound good.
Yeah.
And it'll be funny because, like, if I used to go in and record a commercial, there'd be like 2 minutes of audio recorded, and then I'd just cut down the parts that I wanted. You know, I record things a couple times, cut down what I want, and put it in the commercial. When Bob would do it, there'd be like 20 minutes of audio recorded.
So I
make
would
a 30-second commercial.
I would always do typically between
You
3
have
to
lots to pick from.
I would
Yeah.
do, so if it's a minute commercial, I would do 3 to 5 takes. So you'd have about 5 minutes, and I'd try something different for a couple of them, like different motivations. Like all of them would not be exactly the same. DQ grill and chill queso sauce.
I get $77.
Try DQ Jill and Krill Chaco sauce. Fuck. Try DQ grill and chill queso sauce.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then he'd just walk away and be like, I need that edited.
20 minutes. Fucking.
Yeah.
There's probably some of this.
Oh, it was. I don't know if I turned it on. But you ever notice when there's like
I don't know. We're recording right now.
You ever notice when there's
this
the
thing
obituary
on?
report?
Tape is expensive.
You ever notice the obituary report?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Like it's him from like 1980 talking on there. The Pomeroy Funeral Home. He's like all energetic and into it.
Oh, the obituary report's brought to you by the Pomeroy Funeral
Yes,
Home.
that one. But
So
it's like
I wonder if
old.
there's
They
still.
want to see you dead.
I hope there's still a sign in the studio that says "Do not make Eddie laugh during obituaries." That was one of my favorites.
Oh, like I have local TV
Yeah,
at Channel 5. They all play at noon
Yeah.
the obituary report.
yeah.
And why? I mean,
Oh, it's fucking depressing. I mean, and it goes on for like 10 minutes.
oh yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah, they got to play everybody.
Oh well, the bitch of the matter is what is it? I think it was before the Super Bowl. There was some TV show on Channel 5, and it went to a commercial break, and then they played the obituaries, which is weird because they usually play at like 6:30 or that 5 minutes between 6:25 and 6:30.
Right.
And it just goes on and on. And I'm like, okay, well, this is fucking weird. There must be something wrong with their master control or engineering or something. And it keeps on going. And I look up 10 minutes later and the goddamn thing's still going.
There's a lot of people that die in the greater Saginaw.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit. And then it come back to the last 5 minutes of the show and they wrapped up the case and you don't know how the fuck they did it.
And then they went back to the Super Bowl and fucking Justin Timberlake ripped off fucking Janet Jackson's nipple.
Holy Christ.
It was just the cover.
Oh, not her actual nipple?
No,
Okay.
no.
All right.
Wasn't near that gory. What are they going to do next to shock people on the Super Bowl halftime show? Like actually stab somebody?
Yeah, they're going to have Taylor Swift.
Like instead of having a washed up tennis player come out and crip walk, like actually get Bloods and
Right.
Crips and go at it.
Instead of having a rapper accuse another rapper of being a pedophile without doing something actually about it, like What? That's weak sauce. Everyone's
is.
like, what a stud, what a champion to come out there and talk all this shit and declare this in front of the world. I'm like, no, man, a real champion will walk up to the motherfucker and be like,
yeah.
Hey, you want to play Mercy, motherfucker?
right. Like, don't think your heroes are out here fucking singing songs about the wrongdoings of others. The heroes are the ones that are actually saving the people that he could potentially harm.
Exactly.
So get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. Everybody being like, well, if you really knew and pay attention to what was going on. No, because I'm not stupid.
I'm not woke.
Yeah. Well, and I have things to do.
And
I couldn't understand a fucking word he was saying to begin
Well,
with.
there's that too.
You being a big burly black women's tennis champion, multi-time that's married to a white dude, crip walking to disrespect your ex-boyfriend who's allegedly a pedophile that's a black dude. None of this makes sense.
And you dated like what, 20 years ago or
Right.
something? I mean, what the hell?
Get out of here.
Just fucked up.
So here's the thing. You can't respect people like that, but they want to say that it's because of other factors, but it's just because you're a trash human.
And
There's no other, that's the bottom line.
You want to talk about equality, they could at least hire a Mexican in that dance crew.
Well,
Right.
you're a white guy.
Well, no, that'd be going too far.
Actually, they did hire several Mexicans to buff out the hood of that Grand National that he started off on and dented. So there we go. We're good.
I want 2 coats on that, Biff.
Right.
It was played on turf, so there was no grounds crew.
I can't believe we're still talking about this though.
I know.
So, I mean, yeah. But
It was a
get
big deal.
out of
What
here. Get out. That guy's a midget too. I bet you Eddie's taller than that guy.
Probably.
Wasn't he wearing women's jeans?
Also,
That too.
probably, yes.
Oh, boy.
I even forgot who it was. I know Drake's the one he disrespected. What was that dude's name?
Kendrick Lamar.
Oh
Is that
shit,
right?
yeah.
I
It's
never heard of him.
not even in my zeitgeist of people that
I've never heard a song by him.
I mean,
Yeah.
Wasn't he banging one of the Kardashians?
Oh,
that was
probably.
the biggest 10 minutes waste of time. And
Yeah.
Gross. Get out of here.
And if it would have only been 5 minutes long, it would have been a 5 minute wasted time.
Bring back fucking the animatronic version of the Rolling Stones or holographic
Yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't give a
holographic
fuck.
kiss.
Right.
Let's bring in
yeah.
holographic kiss.
Right. Oh, holographic kiss would be great.
It would.
Yeah.
shit, put it in a mashup.
Yeah.
There we go.
Or at least have Shakira
Perfect.
shaking her hips or something interesting to look at.
At least
Yeah,
have a,
there was-
well,
Get
no,
Shakira, Katy Perry, one show, done.
Yeah.
Right?
at least have some hot woman with a malfunctioning wardrobe.
And,
Make America great again.
Yeah, make it a
exactly. They had the chance with President Trump there to make a huge spectacle, and they did that.
Well, they ain't gonna give him that prop. I mean,
Well, no, I mean, like, just create a huge spectacle. Like,
Just go full Merc on
We're
it.
going to catch
Yeah.
a rock, flag, and eagle, bitches. We're going to catch a lot of flack over all this.
oh, probably.
Nah, we won't. Nobody listens.
No. If we were live, we would.
We would have been canceled 200.
Mostly from your
We
mom
would have
about
been
you not calling.
canceled. We would have been canceled 228 weeks ago. If somebody fucking listen. That's what we're at. It's 228 weeks continuously of recording this podcast. By the way,
oh boy.
228 straight weeks we've recorded episodes of this podcast. How many other podcasts? And most of them take most of them do seasons. We're like, we're going to take a 3-month break.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Could you imagine if we took a 3-month break, we'd get forgotten about.
And you know what I say? I say,
Wait, no one remembers anyway.
no. But I say, fuck you, Cal Ripken. You ain't shit. That's what I say. Your streak ain't nothing.
Man, 228 straight weeks of recording podcast.
That's brutal.
That ain't easy. That ain't easy.
No. Nope.
I can tell you right now how many tears I've cried, how many farts I've farted, and how much my liver has suffered in those 228 weeks.
Oh, there have just been chairs been punished.
Just wrecked.
Yeah.
Not a
Just
Timu
wrecked.
chair, but
No. Yeah, fuck you, Timu.
But Phil, we appreciate your sacrifices.
Thank you.
We appreciate your chair sacrifice.
Please do not play Creed My Sacrifice.
I mean, look at us at the bowling alley or the bowling tournament.
Right.
Our livers, I mean,
Oh, they're the real heroes.
I
Right.
mean, they're the unsung heroes here. I mean,
Exactly.
I started drinking a freaking Friday night. I didn't quit till 9 o'clock Sunday night.
I think it was more like 10:30 on Sunday night.
But who's counting?
I was there.
Can you count the hours you don't remember?
No.
So,
Because I can tell you what, we were fucked up on Sunday. Holy shit.
oh shit. Saturday, fuck, I drank a candy cane before we went bowling.
That's true. That's true.
I have
And I
never
can tell
seen. I've never seen anybody come off of a food bar with the look on the face like Jeff had. He came walking over to that table
I
with
was
plates.
freaking starving.
I hadn't even seen you yet. You hadn't even come and sat down at the table yet. You just come walking over with plates like you just walked in the joint, hit the food bar, and come right over, sit down, start eating.
I was starving.
Thank you, Ponderosa.
Oh,
It was solid. I mean,
My kids enjoyed it. They even said that it was so funny because we got there and I'm exchanging the pleasantries with them and they're like, "How you doing, Dad?" And the only words I could conjure was, "I'm drunk." I'm shocked their mother hasn't said anything to me about it.
oh, Saturday.
well, she's kind of lost jurisdiction.
Right.
Saturday was brutal.
Plus, they weren't under my control. I mean, my son had driven there, so it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah, their first that was their first buffet experience actually.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know how this has
I
happened.
wish I
either.
would have known I could have got a steak for $4.
I know. Same. What the
And,
fuck?
dude? Their steaks are not terrible.
Can we
I mean,
get a Ponderosa redo?
It's not. It's not like going to Lucky's,
A Pondadoo?
but it's pretty solid. I would say it's probably like Outback quality.
Well, why don't we put together this team like I talked about and let's go over there for a Saturday again and do it again?
Do you know how hungry I was?
He could eat the ass end out of a southbound cow. He was that hungry.
Well, you'll have that. He might have. I don't know what was on that bar.
One of the placards, in fact, did say ass end of a southbound cow,
Yep.
Oh, I was hungry.
and he took 4 helpings of it.
Yeah.
You have that on these little. I mean,
Right?
I thought it was calamari.
it was a bit chewy.
It was a ring a dinger.
Oh,
100% Angus O-ring.
but I will say, Saturday or Sunday morning, I bowled the best game of my life. The first
Well,
one.
see,
That is true.
you know the key.
Just to get fucked up and be hungover.
Yeah, be well
I wasn't
lubricated.
even hung over. That's the sad part.
I was actually feeling pretty decent on Sunday because Saturday night, I think we got back. We went out for a little bit, but we got back home. We ate a ton of food. I had like 4 plates of Ponderosa, maybe 5.
You know,
Well, by the time we left, you guys were just watching Saturday Night Live, and
Yeah, and we didn't stay up much longer than that. So I was more fucked up probably last night when I went to bed than I was that night. So yeah, we're good.
I was fucked up Saturday. Holy fuck! Or Sunday.
Sunday I got
Sunday
fucked up.
we started drinking at 8:30.
We started drinking at 8:30 and we pounded through all the time while we were bowling. And then we stopped at we winged off. We went to the Bell Bar, and then I think we winged off and we went to Munger. We stopped at the Munger Bar,
With the Iron Horse.
and then we stopped at the Iron Horse in Elkton. No, we're
Pigeon?
No, that
No,
was
no, no. Akron.
Fairgrove or Akron.
yeah.
Akron.
We went there. Then we went to Colwood.
Yeah, and then we
Colwood,
stopped in Cass City,
and then we stopped in Cass City.
which is probably a mistake.
Cass City was a mistake.
We probably should have quit about 3 bars ago.
We created a lot of trouble in Cass City.
Like, authorities threatened to be called trouble?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're like, we think it's time you leave. And we're like, I think it's time you give us another beer, bitch. No, it was
And
worse
you
than
left.
that.
It was worse than that?
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh fuck, we were.
Oh, shit.
I was talking some major fucking shit.
To who?
I don't know.
Whoever
Anybody
listened.
listen? Yeah.
Listen here, Shadow.
You motherfuckers. I told you last time, never again.
But I blame the women because they stopped. We were sitting in the back seat.
I was,
You know, there's a lot to be said for that. So when you were yelling, were you like standing facing a corner?
I was facing a mirror, actually. You son of a bitch!
You ruined my life.
Phil's arguing.
I said if I ever saw you again, I was going to punch you right in the nuts.
God damn it, Paul.
I turned into Paul. I did on Sunday afternoon.
The worst part was the mirror was talking back.
Right.
Oh,
Try the
Lord.
left uppercut.
But I will say at Grandpa Tony's, the worst drink I ever had was there. That freaking rum and coke.
It wasn't even rum,
Well, it's 5 o'clock rum.
which is vodka.
It tastes like fucking tequila. It's awful.
Ugh.
So a lot of those cheaper brands, if you look at a lot of those brands that people use for their wells, like 5 o'clock,
Heaven Hill.
they're all just vodka but flavored to be whatever they are. So they're vodka based and they flavor them like something else. Sometimes they go haywire and they're like
That's
rum.
the second time that's happened to me.
Although the food at Grandpa Tony's is good.
That was good.
Yeah. But the drinks, well, I just had beer, so I mean, it's hard to screw that up.
Yeah.
I can't drink a lot of beer, though. My face breaks.
You're not a beer drinker. Anyway, what a trip. What a trip. And we're going to go there and do it again. We're going to put together a team and we're going to go try her again because I will make Junior a champion.
He better bowl out of his head. This is his year.
I'm going to have to bowl out of my head too. And I expect I gotta find 3 people to come along with us.
I don't think
know.
I'm there yet.
All right.
I might have to try a night in Deckerville sometime just to see if
I'll go, but
I know, Gigi, you're in. I know.
I'm just a pulse, though.
The problem is I think we have to exchange 2. If it's 2, then you're in. If it's 3, then we're gonna have to find. Because I think you have to interchange the teams with a certain amount of members to qualify. You have to have like 2 or 3 different ones, if that makes sense.
like
you
different
can't-
people.
from the team you bowled with before.
Gotcha.
No,
But I think it's 2.
No,
So I think you'll be all right.
I will go and I will provide Renato's role.
Okay, I will. You're gonna puke on the side of a Cadillac,
Yeah, what the hell?
And like just sleep.
you right?
If I don't have to bowl,
You're in.
what the fuck? I mean,
So the problem is this is only going to be like a Saturday afternoon or a Sunday afternoon or a Sunday day. But either way, you're in. You're coming along. You can be the mascot.
I'll be there. I don't.
Yeah, I like it.
Bring Roscoe with you.
Roscoe!
I would have to take Roscoe again.
The
Roscoe's back in
ball
his
or the
own.
actual Roscoe?
The actual Roscoe lied today.
Take them both.
He told my wife I fell out of the pickup Sunday morning. That's a lie. I wasn't that fucked up yet.
Or you just don't remember.
No, I remember.
No, he ate. We went through McDonald's. You got a pop, right?
Yeah.
I remember that. He wasn't falling out of the truck. We were fucking with Roscoe. Junior is the one that pretty much fell out of the truck. I think he got confused between him and Junior.
Saturday morning, yes, I was caressing Roscoe because I was fucked up.
Well, I can see where Roscoe would get confused because
And I feel sorry for the girl that pulled up next to us.
Going from being gently caressed to just being dropped on the floor like, pah! Yeah, that's a big difference.
I can see where Roscoe would get confused because
Yeah.
Gigi's got one ball named Roscoe and Junior's got one ball.
My Roscoe was cold, and I had to warm him up.
Well, yeah, you don't want to go
Well,
in there.
Junior, he went and picked up his bowling ball. He didn't bring in Roscoe, though.
True.
And Roscoe's on to pick up cold. And
Well, he's not used to carrying multiple balls.
And that's what I told him the one day.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
These are all things that happen at state bowling tournament.
Oh,
What?
dear Lord.
Right? Junior's like, you can't hear, but you heard that. Well, yeah.
I feel ripped off because we had Stick in the Mud with us when we went. So I kind of feel ripped off.
Quote the Raven, nevermore.
Seriously, because you remember like at like 9:30 getting yelled at?
Oh, I know.
Well, shit, at 9:30, we're just getting started.
State bowling tournament with me. Would you say it's fun, Jeff? It was fun with you. Was it fun with me?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
You were there. You were there
Well, yeah.
Saturday night. You guys stayed and hung out with us.
Yeah.
There was
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
fun.
people, but I dealt with it.
Yeah. But it was nice we had our own space. Like the Airbnb is definitely the way to go over a hotel.
Yeah.
So it was fun.
We only had one rando come by, and he was invited. So
He was a cool dude.
Yeah.
He was.
Derek, right?
I even brought out
Well, you
Roscoe.
should know you answer his phone calls.
Yeah.
Yeah, he calls me every day. He's like, "How you doing, Phil?"
And I think he was impressed because I brought out Roscoe and I was rubbing him.
You showed him the Roscoe rub.
This is Roscoe. He's my friend.
Jesus Christ.
This is my Roscoe. This is my gun.
This one's for fighting. This one's for fun.
My gun is for shooting. My Roscoe's for fun.
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh no.
This is my Roscoe. This is my gun. This is for bowling. This is
I do feel sorry for Blade's dad because he was my partner.
No,
He
that
didn't do bad that first game, though.
Yeah, but I couldn't duplicate the first game.
You're fine. No one expects any of us
Unfortunately,
to.
people kept feeding me drinks.
No one expects any of us to do anything at state bowling tournament. I can tell you that right now, except for me with Junior this year, and he did. He fulfilled his part. He did. I failed.
So can we get him a runner-up smoking jacket if he finishes runner-up? If that's where he
Let's do
finally...
it. Let's do it.
I think you have to.
Yeah.
Can we get a smoking jacket and on the back it'll be gold letters that just says runner up?
Yes.
Okay. Sold.
One ball. One
No, just
pin.
have one bowling ball in the middle.
One bowling
pin.
ball, one pin.
Yeah.
All you need is one pin.
Runner up number 1.
Yes.
Yeah. Sold.
Or like in small letters, runner-up and then to the state champion.
You fucking suck.
I'm in, you
The
sons of
sad
bitch.
part is, how the fuck do I beat this guy in Deckerville?
Because he's a good, Junior has been bowling for a long, long time. And I still don't know. And I love you, Junior. I love you so much. But I don't know how you can bowl like that everywhere else, but be so clueless in Deckerville. But I've also been bowling in Deckerville for I'm 46, so 34 years. I've been bowling in men's leagues in Deckerville. So I know how, and I suck there still. I still suck there, but sometimes he just looks clueless. It's
I
like,
mean, I beat him several times.
I know. But the way you throw the ball's like classic, like just rocket in the pocket, and yeah.
So I have a theory on Deckerville, and
No, the more you suck, the better you are.
kind of, but part of it is if you throw hard, you're going to do better. Having it all a hook does not help you in Deckerville. It is not. You could be the best, have the best hook and get it in the pocket every time. It's not going to happen in Deckerville because there's too many pocks and divots.
Well,
And no
the best part
oil.
is,
No oil. There's nothing you can make a track with down there. And
No.
the way it works, the physics of it is they lay down a shot. Eventually, you can kind of groove it in and you can figure it out. Dry areas, the ball's going to hook more, going to get more rotation this way. Slide rotation, everything else. But in Deckerville, there's no oil. So, yeah.
The thing is, in Deckerville, I mean, the machine comes out and sets the pin down. It's still fucking rocking.
Yeah.
How does that work?
How I've never
Half
seen
the time it doesn't.
Dude, this season has been phenomenal for seeing pins actually go. I'm not shitting you, almost to a 45 and stand back up. How many times have you seen?
That old guy.
You don't see that anywhere. Oh, Jim Peruski, when he will damn near lay a pin down. It'll be almost to that, like a 60, and it'll stand back up.
Now,
Something
what
will tap
causes
it.
that?
The
Dead
gravity's
pins,
just weird
dead
there.
boards,
Excellent
bad
maintenance
placement.
on the
Yeah,
Roscoe causes that.
right, right. There's
Roscoe
a lot
Tree.
of different reasons. The pin setter not being true, the pins just being dead, a lot of things. This has been a phenomenal. If you love shitty bowling scenarios, this has been the most phenomenal season I've ever seen in my life at Melody Lanes in Deckerville. I shit you not. The other night, I fucking put one, just rang it right in the pocket. I sent a messenger across to the 10 pin, and another pin managed to somehow bounce up out of the gutter, The head of it tapped the head pin. The messenger went clunk. The pin was damn near down, and it went and stood back up. And I said, I've never seen that before in my life.
So the only other time before our league that I'd been in Melody Lanes was, I think, my buddy Travis's 10th or 11th birthday.
Really?
His mom rented out the alley for the day. Well, for like a couple hours for us to go in and bowl. And he was like all excited talking to us. He's like, dude, my mom rented out the bowling alley for us to go up and bowl. So we all pile in their van, you know, a bunch of us. And we're thinking we're going up to Liberty Lanes, and she starts heading north.
You're like, where the fuck are we going?
And we're like,
Melody Lane.
where are we going? She's like, oh, we're going up to the bowling alley in Deckerville. We're like, there's a bowling alley in Deckerville? So we get up here, and of course we had to rip on Travis because we're like, well, now we know how your mom can afford to rent out this bowling alley. So yeah, it was not great back then.
I will say, 3 games ago, I threw 3 different balls and they would not fucking come back.
That was on lane 5 and 6.
You're gonna have to get a different ball. Well, Roscoe, you're out of balls. There's only so many that'll fit me here.
Roscoe, I put my fingers in all of your balls and none of them come back.
You had 3 that would kind of fit.
So
Roscoe, he wouldn't come back.
So there's this belt they make that will bring it's called the Gator belt. It's grippy. And he's tried one. He bought one. He's even bought 2 of them. He's like, oh, I just can't. I can't do it. It'll screw the whole machine up. And he's never even tried it. But it would grip everything, and he could actually oil the lanes then. Yeah. But
that's why.
But he says those are too expensive because they're like $300 a piece, and the ones
How
I
much
get
is
now
oil?
not much. And the ones he gets are like. He gets them used or he finds them whatever for like $20 a piece. So yeah.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, you can see your ball just sitting in there fucking spinning.
Oh yeah. Well, I throw with no hook. I'm just a straight.
That's what I mean.
So
the thing is I would walk in there and literally if I bought the lanes, I would spend probably it's not a small amount, but it's not a big amount. I could spend $2,000 on parts for the lanes and have them running infinitely better than they are now. Just like $2,000 because Dave's like just like I don't want to spend the money. So for him a big expense. Here's a story. On Thursday nights we drink a lot. We wanted some food. I mean, he typically has candy bars and chips. I offered to buy and donate a hot dog roller, like maybe maybe like a 30 hot dog unit for roller. No, that'll use too much electricity. I can't afford that. Don't do that. Don't buy it. I won't run it. And I'm like, all right.
But if you're able to sell the hot dogs,
I told him, I said, Dave, literally, you could buy the hot dogs. It's got a bun warmer on it. You could charge literally $3 a dog, and each hot dog's going to cost you 50 cents at most, and the bun 25 cents. Well, I'm not going to run that. That's too much electricity. I'm like, I'm offering you, and actually, our league pitched, Dave, we will buy the hot dogs and the buns. You could charge us $3 for them still. Keep all of it. Oh, that'd still be too much. That's too much electricity.
Well, when I first started bowling there, he didn't have any diet pop, but he didn't want anybody bringing in pop.
Yeah.
Because he kind of yelled at me for bringing in a couple 20 ounces, and I'm like, you don't have diet pop. I can't have regular pop. And he's like, oh. And then the next week, I kind of expected there'd be diet pop. Nope.
There is now.
And yeah, well, it took him about a month and a half to get diet pop in, and then he's like,
I mean, I pay him $2 or $3 for a freaking pop.
yeah.
But I just could not believe that. Like, we literally offered, but like, oh no, that hot dog roller, that's probably going to use it. That's probably going to use it. He said that's going to use at least like $2 or $3 worth of electricity, and I'm like,
$2 or $3.
So let's just say it's 1,500 watts.
Yeah.
It's rolling for 2 hours.
yeah.
And what's
That'd be 3,000 watts, 3 kilowatts, and they charge what? Now it's up to what, 17 or 19 cents a kilowatt or something.
So he's up to
not even
20,
like
60 cents.
60 cents, yeah.
But then you got to factor in the motor, and you got to factor in the time, and
So he's got to be back there watching it.
Well, and that's what he said. Well, who will clean it up? Like, we even offered, like, dude, we will actually do everything.
There's not much I mean,
Because do you know how many of those dudes would love to just walk back there, grab a couple hot dogs? He's like,
Maybe
what
I
about
should
condiments? And we'll buy it all. No,
You
I
can
don't
buy a
like the
bottle-
idea.
You could buy a bottle of ketchup and
Yeah.
mustard for freaking $3.
yeah.
You just get the fucking Heinz Trio,
Yep.
and they're on sale.
Maybe I should bring
in
the
the
food.
spring, come grilling season, the trios for sale for $5.
Maybe
yeah,
I should bring the food truck up there.
you should.
There you go.
GG, that's not a terrible idea.
That actually is not.
And honestly, you wouldn't have to have anything expensive. Have fucking hot dogs, and if you want to do pulled pork or chili, that's it. Sell hot dogs, chili dogs, and chili. That's it. Those 3 things. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, that failed this week.
You can either be like, you can either have a hot dog, a chili dog, or a bowl of chili. That's it. 3 menu items. So easy. So little prep. Boom.
Can you smoke a hot dog?
Yeah,
I bet you they'd be pretty solid that way.
they're actually not bad. I preferred smoked brats, but
Yeah.
Smoked brats are good.
There you go. Just brats,
Damn it, I'm all
chili, and
right.
chili brats.
And hey, choose your pick. It's either 3, 5, or 5. $3 for a brat, $5 for a chili brat, $5 for a bowl of chili.
Done.
Right?
Clean house.
Right.
Oh boy.
yeah, we digress.
We do a lot.
Quite often, actually.
We're the worst.
Yeah.
We gotta be close. We need to contact the Guinness Book of World Records. Speaking of,
I told
St.
myself I
Patrick's
wasn't
Day.
going to drink much tonight.
I told myself I wasn't gonna do this again.
The song of my people.
Yeah. Never again. I don't know. What are we gonna do? We're at 653 episodes with this, and I did do some math.
What are you going to do for 666?
Oh, Freak Junior out. We got to have him on for that one because he is so afraid of that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We need a clown.
Right?
I was going to
about to
say,
say,
clown episode.
Just put a couple clowns up there above you guys' heads. You guys can have clown masks.
Yeah.
And
We'll just play ICP a lot.
We have Jaboo.
Well, Junior always likes to sit there. We're going to have a clown stand by the door. So when he stands up to go take a piss, he's going to piss right about there.
you know, I saw this.
So we should put a piddle pad down there.
Yes.
Yeah.
He'll be like, what's that for?
You.
I don't know if one of you assholes posted it on Facebook or if I just saw it on another feed, but apparently there's this house that was built back in the 50s or 60s where they had a tile in the bathroom, but the tile they had a clown in the tile.
Really?
Yeah, it was just the entire wall was just a clown face.
Nah, that would be shitty.
Yeah.
I sense an opportunity.
Can we get some like a black light and make a big clown face up there in like Tide or whatever that doesn't show?
Not for the studio. For JTK's house.
Right above the bed.
We could make we could put a reflection of a clown somewhere that certain things would catch it with light and Junior would see it maybe in the master bedroom.
Oh, boy. I'm in.
Diabolical.
I like it. We need to watch for like one of those clowns that are animatronic and about that tall to go on sale somewhere. They have the motion sensor on them.
Sold. I'll get it. I'll find it.
Get one of those clown punching bags.
Hi, Junior. Oh, if we could program it to say one ball.
Yeah. One ball. One ball.
I'm here for the other one.
Perfect. Oh man.
Oh. Hi to if JTK still has internet there,
Yeah.
or somehow rig it up, just hide an Alexa speaker. Play clown music, ICP.
There we go.
There it is. There it is.
I like it.
Sold.
I wonder if he's actually scared of like Shaggy 2 Dope.
I don't know.
I say we go to the circus.
P&A Podcast presented from the circus. There goes Junior. He's running. Well, Junior doesn't run, but
Well-
that's pretty fast.
Looks like he nared.
Could we possibly get him to trick him into watching it?
Just presented as a mashup.
I'm going to take mashup music and put it over top of the
Scenes
scenes
from
from
it.
it.
Beautiful.
That's going to be
Or
awesome.
just some video or just some movie, and you just have that 2 second or 1 second flash of a clown face. Junior. And Junior see there's a goddamn clown there.
What are you talking about, man?
What the fuck? We're watching
It's
Bambi.
a Mariah Carey.
He's going to have a worm jaw malfunction.
Oh,
Come on, keep watching, man.
sorry, Junior. When you listen to this, sorry. Hopefully it's after we pull our prank.
I don't know. I don't know how.
Junior, I'm not sorry.
I don't know how diligently he listens. So
You may be
I think more than we think, but
Well, Junior got me sick
that is true.
for like a week.
And I don't know how a guy can be afraid of clowns who punches his as much as he does.
just vlogs it.
Just beats that thing up
Well,
more than George and Bam did on Webster.
Oh, boy.
That's why you listen right there, to get a Webster reference.
+1 Webster reference.
And we'll give you a Wikipedia.
I need it. Oh,
Oh, I started looking
AWB.
into that the other night.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have the grease to do it or no?
I gotta find references.
To what?
I would think being in the top 5% of all podcasts in the world.
Spotify, yeah, and listen notes, and
Yeah.
maybe I'll work on it.
Yeah, and I was just gonna start making wild shit up about people. And
To be fair, you're not going to find a podcast that drinks more than this one does.
That's
There's
correct.
two of us that drink.
that's solid.
I've started back up. I mean, I'm not a big help to you yet, but
That's
Well,
solid.
eventually you will be.
yeah, I'll get there.
I mean, it's St. Patrick's Day. I figured there'd be something to play me out. Okay.
And I've done the mathing at our bowling tournament. The first 3 games, I drank 26 rum and cokes.
That's true. Girl, you know it. Wait, we can't have that shut us down again. Remember last time Milli Vanilli shut us down?
Yes.
I will say Friday night when you should have bought Vicks for Junior,
Oh,
I
jeez.
seen the biggest bottle of freaking.
Right, we saw
Red
the
Stag?
half gallon of Red
I mean,
Stag.
that,
wow.
Damn.
it was. I mean,
So we're gonna buy that for JTK on his bachelor party.
oh that. I mean,
Bachelor party.
that was
Nice. Nice.
Yes. All right, what do we got? We got to get out of here soon.
So I just want to point out,
Okay,
to get a
one more time.
Wikipedia page, you need to ensure your topic is notable, meaning it has received significant coverage in reliable, independent sources, and then create a draft article in your sandbox, followed by submitting it for review through the articles
In your
for creation
sandbox.
process.
There's got to be a lot of cat turds in our sandbox.
I would think so.
Well, you guys have certainly achieved notoriety.
Notoriety. God's gift to
somebody
ballroom
recognized
notoriety.
Junior.
I know
the other
that.
day.
I know there's infamy. Is there unfamy, like for being unfamous?
That would be me.
Yeah, that'd be us.
Yeah.
So I would like to know if it did happen 3 years ago. We tried to throw a sticky wicket at Wikipedia, and it didn't take. They said we didn't have the juice. Do we have the juice now?
Maybe.
What?
I mean, 600
Hey,
and
if the
some
glove
odd
doesn't
episodes.
fit,
I mean,
you must
shit.
have quit.
Yeah. And then we were not on listen notes. We were not on any of that. So
Right. What I would like to do is get one and then just ask people that listen to go on there and make absolutely outrageous
the most-
edits.
Oh, fuck. The wildest claims.
I mean, this is likely
Like
what
we
we'll get.
invented the question
Like the
mark.
wildest claims, like Phil once called someone back. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like
holy
impossible.
fuck.
Phil invented the question mark.
Right. Or, yeah. Right?
DQ's chestnuts are being lazy.
Or Junior once nared his own asshole.
Well,
Or
that's
his one
factual.
ball. Junior once nared his one ball.
And it remained.
And it stayed. Sorry, Junior.
Oh boy.
All right. Let's get out of this one.
Yeah, let's call it. Let's
I
call
gotta
it. a night.
pee. It's been a great St. Patrick's Day. I've had more corned beef than my my workmates are gonna smell that tomorrow.
That is the most brisket I've eaten since the brisket I made.
That was a good day.
That thing was huge.
We gotta get the flamethrower out.
Yeah, we do. We need more flamethrower verses.
I know. I can't
What
believe
can
I
we make
stuck
with the flamethrower? Well, we could make burgers.
a flamethrower versus burger.
I don't know that I want to eat those.
The only problem is everything that it uses gasoline and diesel, so you don't want to cook anything with it.
Well,
Or we could destroy food we don't like with it.
Like toast that bun off of your
Yeah.
service box.
Right.
oh, you know what? I did see that.
Flamethrower
Petrified.
versus Taco Bell.
Some
And
guy
then it just blows the whole world up.
I will say one thing I seen today on a TikTok.
Yeah.
Some guy took corned beef briskets and he ground them up and made burgers out of them.
Oh. Yeah.
That would be pretty solid.
So
Yeah.
oh. And then if you smoke those burgers,
Well, we could, yeah, I mean,
oh,
well, he put Swiss, caramelized onions, a little bit of Thousand Island.
so it's like a Reuben burger.
If you want sauerkraut, you can put, I don't like, I mean,
That's a Reuben burger.
oh, yeah.
We should make a Reuben burger. That's what you should sell, a Reuben burger.
Oh.
Dude, I'm telling you, these are not bad ideas. Who else does it? Who else does a Reuben burger?
Oh, you're saying corn the beef and then
No,
grind
to
it?
grind up.
We take the corned beef,
You grind it. You make it into a hamburger. You
smash burger.
like a smash burger. You cook it, and then you put Thousand Island, Swiss, and fucking sauerkraut if you want on top of it, and just serve it as a Reuben burger.
And pickles.
Yeah,
And pickles. Done.
do it on some rye. You're good to go.
Keep it going for just a second because I'm doing something.
Uno
here.
más, por favor. So that is brilliant. That's actually just like the smoked.
So that shit was good.
The smoked corned beef Reuben pizza would be good too. Do the same thing with that. Like, it's not. Do foods like
Well, one of the first Tiger games is that
you have to. But the
I
thing
need
is,
to get a bigger TV for my grill.
when you wanna tempt people, you have to do things that really capture their taste buds with things they don't experience very often. And things like when you smoke that corned beef right there, that's nothing that's been captured by me and my taste buds very often. So I'm like, it's so good. It is good. It's good. Don't get me wrong. Good is good. But if you were to do like a Reuben burger like that, where if you ground up a corned beef, made it into a burger patty, cooked it however the fuck you want to, smoke it, fry it, smash it, whatever, pair it with all those ingredients that everybody knows: the Thousand Island dressing, the Swiss cheese, the
Well, when the first Tigers game
Right.
come on TV,
Yeah.
and you're not at Tiger Stadium,
right.
we'll do something.
We'll do experiment, and I don't think the Reuben pizza with smoked corned beef isn't a bad idea either, because that Reuben pizza is fucking good. And I've had your wood fired pizzas, and they're fucking phenomenal. So I mean, play around a little bit. I mean, fortune favors the bold, especially when it comes to food. If you got something no one else has really ever experienced before, that's...
Well, it's not about that. It's about entertaining friends.
Well, and you do a great job of that too. So we appreciate it.
We definitely appreciate that. I did just send a message to Wiki Experts.
Wiki.
They are a service that sets up
Tell them I said hi.
and gets your wiki page going.
And they're like, the Grumpy Griller, we know him.
Yeah.
Tell them I said hi.
Right.
Let's say who?
They did not, but I'm hoping that they will come back and say, "Hey, we'll make your
Maybe they'll say LFG.
yeah."
That's quoting the JB. LFG. Quote the JB. All right, well, let's do this.
I'm going to see if they're going to live chat here back real quick.
All right, well, I'm going to go pee then because I get.
Well, we can get out of here.
we can get out and see if they like. So tune in next time.
Next
time.
And we'll have the deets. That's what kids say, right? The deets.
Yeah, that's what the cool kids say.
All right, the deets. What do they say? A lot of other random bullshit. Like they claim to be bullied all the time, and I'm like, I ended it with I've been bullied by an actual bull before, and they're like,
Yeah. Ironically, I've never been bullied.
right? Well, there we go.
Who would bully you when you cook like that?
Right. He's Adam Filkins. I'm Phil Nickel. 2 featured guests this time, Brian the Blade and the Grumpy Griller, who made something that blew my mind tonight with the smoked brisket. The smoked corned beef, sorry. But I can't, your brisket. Yeah, smoked corned beef brisket. This Saturday, don't forget this Saturday, March 22nd, Sound Like Sportsman's Club, chili cook-off starts at 4, right? 4 o'clock. Bring your chili if you want to, but $5 you can sample all of them. We'll be there. We're trying to. Grumpy Griller, are you gonna bring?
Yeah,
You should bring the chili. You should bring the
How
chili.
much do I gotta bring?
Crock pot full.
Yeah, what you normally bring. He actually does the Dutch oven usually, so that much full. Yeah, and we're good to go. Anyway, from all of us here at St. Patrick's Day at the Palm Street Studios at the P&A Podcast Express. That's like 3 items.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Right. Not fuck you.
I thought it was Yoder Studios this week.
Sorry. The Yoder Studios.
The Yoder Studios
Right.
on Palm Street.
Yeah.
The Yoder Studios on Palm Street. You can milk a cow and you can milk an almond.
But don't milk a bowl.
Right. Never milk a bull. And from all of us here at the Palm Street Studios and our crew, make good choices.
Ah, fuck. Just make choices.